Hope you're having a
This is
good day.
Freestar Collective Space. Hold while we scan your ship. Alright, we're done. Go ahead and land.
Had time to fix that stuff.
Landing initiated. Watch for flaring.
Over here!
How can I be of service, Captain?
So here we are at the Waggoner Farm. Called in Freestar Rangers. Bam! We need to get you into uniform at some point. Wait, you already did that gig, didn't you? Gave up the badge. Too bad I can't actually wear that.
The Freestar Rangers. You have no idea how happy I am to see you.
I'm Ranger Emma Wilcox. My deputy and I are here to help. Now, tell us what happened.
I was out planting in the fields when I saw some men approaching. They looked like soldiers with uniforms and weapons and such. They wanted to buy the farm. Didn't even ask if it was for sale. Their offer was so low, I told them right where they could stick it. They said they'd give me time to think about it, but if I didn't change my mind, I was gonna regret it. Then they left.
Blues, you said they looked like soldiers?
That's right. The uniforms looked like the ones worn by Freestar soldiers back during the war. They had a certain steel in their eyes. Like men who were used to violence. I was in fear for my life. Back behind the house are some canyons. They went that way. That place is dangerous. Steep slopes, narrow trails, rock slides, and all manner of hostile creatures, too. If you're going after those men, be careful. Oh, there's one other thing. They said they were the first. The first of what, I'm not sure. But there must be more of them coming.
Thank you, ma'am. That should be enough for us to find these men. All right, Deputy. Keep that weapon handy and your eyes sharp. Since these guys don't know we're after them, they're probably not making an effort to hide their tracks. Now, let's go and check out those canyons. Boot tracks. Several pairs by the look. Not too old either. Let's head down into the canyon and see if we can find more.
So,
Quiet out
all
here.
breaking.
I like it. Nice change of pace from Aquila City.
It'd be neat if just tracks in the dirt and do them by spots. Leave the clues there. Craft the quest so that the clues on themselves don't have to draw attention with a file.
Sidelines here are terrible.
And then
Anything could be ahead, or behind for that matter.
people put up the blue things if they want them. Problem is when you design the quests around having HUD elements, you make it so that the quests are really not possible to do without them. And in this case, if we don't actually go to the HUD element, visit it, doesn't progress.
Oh, I grew up on a farm. Back when I was a kid, I used to love exploring and making maps. These canyons would have kept me busy for months. I'd have looked into every nook and cranny.
Thing.
Were you celebrating something?
Having a scope, so much easier. see a box.
Looks like things are getting interesting.
Here. Dead yet.
Good eye, Deputy. Looks like we're heading in the right direction.
And once again, I'm doing this at night. Slept on ship. During the day, it's easier. We're making progress on perks by killing things rifle. Point, I may have to build up a character that all of the powers and perks. I've already got one that's got all the powers and another save. Did a lot of console kind of things. But playing until you've actually maxed out everything, all the skills, all level up to where leveling up further is kind of meaningless. Interesting to see what happens. Which away from the sniper rifle, actively setting up a shot. Set to max out everything. See what actually you get out of the crafting, how much it makes. Well, at max level, it probably won't. Here, is he? Hey. Now my reflex on those should be to jump forward, pick up the. Observe that for see the mine it does, and it's. Time dilation on this one. Phase time. Have two of these guys. Time. And that.
They definitely passed this way. Let's just hope they're not perched up on these canyon walls, waiting to snipe us.
Touch typing it. Something up there. I saw a laser.
Nice to get out under the sky for a spell. Being a mother means I don't do as much field work as I used to.
Those guys are hostile. If we
Grab some cover!
they're hostile. Oh, I know. Canyon.
Glad to see you don't mind getting your hands dirty.
Oh, my companions.
You're a natural tracker.
So would you? Big blue glowy spots over the things you're tracking.
You smell that? I'd bet my badge that's wood smoke from a campfire. They're close. Be
Fun times ahead. Stay frosty.
Guys go get into trouble. I'll pick people off for Alfred. Perfect. Big.
Incoming!
We've got a bunch of different control bit. Putting shots in the boss is good.
Should have given up the Never wise to be in my way. You're outmatched!
damn. That was a lot rougher than I expected. Let's talk.
Okay, haven't looted yet.
Are you okay? Really? Guess you've led a pretty exciting life. Maybe the less I know about that, the better. Let's search the area. Maybe we can find something that explains what these guys were up to. Likewise.
Start from the back. Ship. Watchdog, which we can't steal. That's a Here, Bethesda. Please let me produce kinds of flashlights. Walk around in dark color. Don't do narrow beam. Want to have light? Lights up the Emperor.
Well, they don't need it.
It's just a thing. Extra cool.
Thank you for your deposit to the Koroko Book Fund.
Heard that one before. And the ruffian lead. Job's done. Slate. My contact on the inside came through, and I've got the ship. Grabbed it right out of the factory. How embarrassing for Hope. So the ship's stolen from Hope. I'll drop at the agreed upon location once the credits are in account. If you need any other ships jacked, let me know. Always look at. So mercenaries hired someone to steal a ship from.
Let's have a look around. Find anything interesting?
Yeah.
Let's see what we have here. Interesting. So, their ship was stolen from the Hope Tech factory. Whoever pulled that off must have been one hell of a shipjacker. Well, I guess someone really wants that farm bad. Speaking of which, let's get back there and let Miss Waggoner know that she's safe. For now.
But stealing a cargo ship from Tech help them get the cargo. Farm.
Every time I see something like this, I think tuition, down payment on a home one day. Man, I'm getting old.
Yeah. There's no reason to slog our way back through means.
Captain, greetings.
Hey,
What's the
Michaela.
news? What happened? Did you find those men? Well, it's good to see you're all right then. They must have been crazy or desperate, trying to take on the Freestar Rangers. So who were they? And why do they want my farm? They say the Rangers always get their man, so to speak. I'm sure you'll figure it out. I can't thank you enough. I'd hate to be remembered as the Waggoner who couldn't hold on to the farm that's been in the family for so long. Of course. All the same, I'm grateful.
If you have any more trouble, give us a call. We're in system, so it won't take long to get someone out here. All right, Deputy. Let's get back to the rock. We need to report this to the Marshal.
So Emma's done following me, and we'll head back. glancing off a lot because there's a cap.
Spent most of my life trying to escape this place.
And the reason why I do short videos is because sometimes you just gotta go interact.
Saw your ship come in. Nice ride.
So my reason for doing this quest
It's tough
usually
living here.
early on is because they grant ship
Mr. Tate, he's a realtor,
because
has been
engines
trying
that
to
you can't
organize
get
something
at
for the
low
bulk
level.
of the stretch. He's a good man.
And of course, these days I can just hit those engines myself. So probably won't do much with the Star Eagle, since I have already taken my current ship and turned it into my big. We'll figure out something to do with the Star Eagle later. But because I've been able to keep the speed and maneuverability high on the big ship. Ooh. Oh, that was a crash. Okay, well, we're gonna back up here. What? Up. Yeah, I'm running on thin ice because I haven't loaded up all of the mods under Linux that I Windows. I think I skipped a couple of the icon mods.
Hello,
So the
Captain.
fact that we occasionally have a blip is not a problem. Just edit out that since we ended up back here. Oh yeah, we have to talk to Michaela again. Cool. This and
What's the news? What happened? Did you find those men?
I will think about editing. He'll keep it.
Well, it's good to see you're all right then. They must have been crazy or desperate, trying to take on the Freestar Rangers. So who were they? And why do they want my farm?
I don't know. Memorializing the fact that being a trivial mod stabilized the game, that's a good thing to have recorded.
So I have no way of knowing if there aren't more coming. Guess I'll start sleeping with a gun nearby. I can't thank you enough. I'd
There's a
hate to
different
be
option this
remembered
time.
as the Waggoner who couldn't hold on to the farm that's been in the family for so long. Of course. All the same, I'm grateful.
If you have any more trouble, give us a call. We're in system, so it won't take long to get someone out here. All right, Deputy. Let's get back to the rock. We need to report this to the Marshal.
Now, I am tempted to just upload raw video rather than trying to edit it, see how that works. Because the editing step has a significant amount of time and effort.
Time to tell Cora we're back.
I have to think. I don't do a whole lot during editing, but it is an extra bit of work. And if I could just, pause OBS, right places,
Harley walked.
One of the reasons why I'm considering not editing, I've looked into transfer and getting editing software going on. And existing with DaVinci Resolve ports Linux, but it doesn't recognize my GPU. It wants a GPU, and the list is empty. And I have was at one time top of the line Radeon, fairly recent. It's definitely a GPU, and it's definitely working because it's definitely doing all this rendering.
Work hard, play hard.
So I thought,
That
well,
should be the
if
Freestar
DaVinci
model.
Resolve doesn't like AMD GPUs, or doesn't like Linux, or doesn't like the way I've installed my GPU. Let's look at the alternatives, and KDN Live appears to be the alternative. It looks similar, but I haven't ramped up on it. And if I can skip the whole editing thing entirely, that will save a whole bunch of ramping myself up on.
What's the story on Montara Luna?
That call we got from Waggoner Farm turned out to be a little more interesting than I was expecting. Some men were trying to run the Waggoners off their land. They tried to buy it first, but when that didn't work, they turned to threats. We confronted them, and unfortunately, it came to violence. None of them survived.
You helped someone in need and came back alive. That's a job well done. For the time being, yes, but you could still be in danger. That's why we need to fill in some blanks. What did you make of these men who were trying to take the farm? If that's true, then someone must have hired them. Now, did you find anything that might give us a lead on why these men wanted the farm? Hope Tech ships ain't exactly cheap. That thief could probably tell us a lot about these men you ran into.
There's something else. They were dressed in Freestar militia uniforms. The unit badge was yellow on black with the number 1. Didn't you fight in the Colony War, Marshal? That sound familiar at all?
The 1st Cavalry. I was in that unit for a while. But it was disbanded decades ago. After the Battle of Nera. What was left of it, anyway. Hell, it's our only lead. The Hope Tech factory is in Hope Town on Polvo. Nia Kalu's our ranger stationed out there. She can introduce you to Ron Hope, the president of Hope Tech. He might be able to help you find the thief. Just make sure you stay on his good side. He's on the Council of Governors, and they're the ones we answer to.
Oh. Problem.
Good. The last thing I need is the Council breathing down my neck.
I'll make sure.
This is your
Council
assignment now,
doesn't break.
Deputy. Work with the other Rangers. Find out what you can about those men on Montara Luna. Meantime, I'll look into a possible connection with the 1st Cavalry. Good hunting.
Nicely done.
You've got some.
Not everyone gets to say the word for the rock.
Under side. Going to put this recording in the can and poke around at the editor a little bit and see what we can do. Stop in Hope Tech.
Mayday! Mayday! This is Freestar Ranger Nia Kalu. If anyone is...